neighbors. Let's go to the round table and let's talk about it. I'm talking to each and every one of the older people right here. What happened when the whole neighborhood raised a child? And we need to bring them days back, y'all. We all need to be held accountable for what we're doing. Before you pick up that gun, you need to think, because there's consequences, y'all. There is serious consequences. It don't take a big man to pick up a gun and say, hey, well, you in my neighborhood, I'm going to kill you. That's stupidity. It's crazy. We need to be brothers, y'all. We need to love one another. And one more thing I'm going to say is that the legacy that we should leave is I was here. Although I did some wrong things, I've changed my life around. We need to go out the right way, y'all. I don't care what they say. If he's standing over here with this gun and he over here with this gun, you tell him, today I'm going to be a leader and I'm going to go this way. I'm not going that way. And we all going to be held accountable. I'm not trying to turn this into a religious thing, but I am a spiritual man. And I'm going to tell you that one day, it ain't no doctor appointment. It's not a dentist appointment. But it's an appointment with the Almighty. And I'm sure about it. Oh, I'm going to have you shook up like Elvis today. This is real, y'all. This is real. What we're doing is snuffing out our own generation. We need to step up and be leaders, y'all. And leadership comes when we saying, I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being a part of the problem. Let me be a part of the solution. And then you might say, well, I know y'all youngsters love me. Let me make a change, and then maybe you'll get on this train with me. It's a domino effect, y'all. It's a domino effect, man. It don't take no big man to take a pistol and go take another man's life. For what? For colors? For this block? This is God's block. This is all of our blocks. And not only that, y'all. Not only that, but what about your mother? What about your father? What about your brothers and sisters? You're not the only one that is going to suffer if you go to state prison for 187. What about the children? What about your brothers and sisters? We need to make a change, y'all. Who's going to stand up and be counted for? Give me a clap. I can't hear you over there. Come on, y'all. That is what I'm talking about. Putting that pride aside and say, you know what? He's right. Let me join him for what's right. God bless each and every one of y'all. Keep coming back.
Thank you, brother. Come on. Give me a hand clap for United Players. Want to bring up Gloria Rice.
He left the sun.
We need to put it down. We need to let them know they need to stop the violence. We want to live for the children. We want to live for the youngsters. Everybody needs to be a part of the solution instead of the problem. We need to make it happen. We need to put down the guns and we need to pick up the books. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
We need to be a part of the solution.
Get with the people.
We all need to come together on this. That's real talk. We all need to come together. We all need to stand as one on this. We all need to be against this. We all need to be a part of the great, big world, a beautiful world, if we quit using them guns. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making it happen. I'm talking about there's power in unity, and we can see there's power in unity. What I'm talking about is we all need to be a part of this. You might can't be a hero in the world, but you can be a hero in the neighborhood. We can make it happen, y'all. We can make it happen, y'all. Let's do this together. Let's let them know that we're against that we're against the guns, that we're against the violence. We want people to live. We want them to live a long life with longevity, but you got to make it happen. You got to quit carrying the gun. Y'all need to stand with us over here If y'all feel us, you need to get in this line with us and say, yes, he's right. We all need to do this together. Come out them houses and help us. Come out them houses, put down them forks and spoons, and come over here and help us. Dinner could wait. Life can't wait, though. What district is this? District 11? Where's your district supervisor now? Yeah. Where's your man now? Yeah. They need to be scared. We are the people. We are the people. We gonna stand. We gonna stand because I tell you what, there's power in unity, y'all. Hold on with the back shoulder thumbs up. There's power in unity. Everybody needs to come out them houses, put down them forks and spoons, and get in this line. You can eat dinner later. We're talking about saving lives today. We want to thank the police for coming out too, man, supporting this, man. We appreciate that.
All right, Delray Smith, our special guest tonight with ReEntry TV Unplugged. This is Funky Larry Jones. And Del, that clip you just saw was a rally in the Bay Area?
Yes, sir. San Francisco. Out in the Mission District out there where so many killings was going on.
Okay.
And I was invited to that particular rally because the lady that was on there, Gloria, her son had got out the gang. And he was doing good, being a productive citizen in society. And he had this little tiny baby. And as he was driving up to his house, somebody came up and blowed his head off and killed him.
Wow.
So we chose to march through the neighborhood, march right there where he died and putting a message. Some of the gang members that were responsible, they even showed up there. And I was really directing that to them.
Yeah.
Ready to give my life. You know, you ain't right. You know what you did.
Right.
How could you live? How dare you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a level of consciousness that hears the voice of God through us, no matter how tough or drugged up or alked up somebody is. There's still a piece of the good in you that can resonate, and that's why I applaud you, even though it seems like a brick wall and nothing can penetrate. You are persistent. You are dogmatic. You are like a pit bull, just excited about getting these people to understand that there is so much more to life than sucking on a crack pipe or turning up a bottle of alcohol. There's so much more to life. There's so much brilliance in you. There's writing in you. There's music in you. There's new electronics in you, a new thing in you. And you need to step away and see how beautiful you are, how God has blessed you with special gifts that only you have to give to a better world. It's all about improving the quality of life. So you want to be a hard head, a little knucklehead, and whatever motivates you to hit the streets. Well, this young man has been to hell and back. That's the book, Delray, One Man's Journey Through Poverty, Addiction, and Incarceration. And he's our special guest tonight. What happens when you as a coach go into a situation of non-believers or disbelievers or someone who really almost kind of blows you off? Yeah.
Well, I begin to tell them about my life.
Okay.
I begin to tell them that that's how I was.
Yeah, yeah.
I blocked. I was like stubborn. I was just like that.
Right.
I always want to be the class clown, and I'm going to do this myself. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's impossible to do it by yourself. So for you who don't believe, we're just going to keep hitting your head. You're going to continue to be a hamster on a treadmill, and you'll find out like I did. Yeah. Keep getting on that being a hamster and never getting off. Get off, get back on, get off, get back on. But you can't do it by yourself. It is impossible. Tell the gang members that you want to make a move, I help you. I help you to relocate. It's all about transforming your mind, your heart, and let God get deep within you and do surgery on you. Yeah. Lay on that table. Yeah. Let me get you out of this. No more gang signs. Let's get a new attitude from head to toe. Start being a good person. For the people that's on drugs, let's start getting a new mind frame. Because I know today, God has given each and every one of us the willpower, the determination. I was a crackhead.
Right.
Nobody loved to smoke more crack than me in San Francisco. I smoke up your shoes. Yes. But you know what?
Yeah.
Determination and willpower. And making decisions, man. Really making decisions about what do I want. Because you can't have your cake and eat it too. Right. You can't smoke crack and expect to be having a normal life. It don't work that way. Either you're going to do this or you're going to do that. And today, I hardly even take Tylenol.
Yeah.
I hate the smell of paint because it's like a relapse. I don't like to be around none of this, man. Wow. I'm cool.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. All right. And so you're educating us, because those of us who not even had a glimmer of that wouldn't know that being around paint might set you off.
Yeah.
You know, that's deep.
Well, it don't really set you off, but I'm saying, you know, when you're around that paint, you can get kind of dizzy, get a high. I don't want to be high. I want to be high on God. I want to be high on Jesus. Right. I want to be on a natural high. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I know what you're saying. Delray Smith is our special guest tonight. It's ReEntry TV Live, and we're in the presence of a great man, and just your stories of encouragement and the fact that you're so transparent with all that you've gone through, and that you recognize the God in you, and you now have this power to go forth and sometimes shake them a little tough, but gently bring them back. I like the way you're there, but you're also a little reserved with them too. You show them that love to
yes,
to bring
I
them
do.
back. Now, in another interview, we were speaking about a gentleman who, police officer, near and dear to your heart. Unfortunately, he just passed, but we did want to show his family some love, because he was one of those angels that was watching over you while you were in the street,
yes,
right?
Yes.
What's his name? What was his name?
His name is Matthew Douglas Gooden. Okay. And, yeah, he was a friend of mine. For 11 years, he came through that alley. He came through that dark alley and checked on me for 11 years. And he had other things to do. But he would always bring me clothes. Mm-hmm. He brought me boots. He bought me food. But the main thing that he left with me, Larry, was that when you going to get up?
Wow. When
are you going to get tired of being tired? You're a good person, Dale Ray. It took him to tell me that I was a decent person. He never gave up on me. Yeah. He said, you get up off that ground, I'll help you in any way I could. I started getting up. He started taking me to breakfast. He came to my wedding. This man really helped transform my life, man. And he did pass away 4 months ago.
Right.
But he taught me that. He the one that told me Martin Luther King. He's a white cop. He said Martin Luther King said it's never the wrong time to do the right thing. Right. It's the right time for you to get out that alley. Quit being a loser. Quit going back and forth to state prison. Do what you need to do. Dale Ray, if you can't be a hero in the world, be a hero in the neighborhood. You can't be a hero in the neighborhood, you be a hero in your house. Get up and start doing it. Because everybody else that's giving up on you, I'm not giving up on you. That's what he told me. They think you can't climb this mountain. I know you can. Get up and start walking. And I've been walking ever since. And so I do dedicate part of this segment to him, to Officer Matthew Gooden, and I love him for real. Matter of fact, the commander gave me his star.
Oh, wow.
It's a miniature star, but it's his number.
Yeah.
And I loved him, and I love him like a brother. Everywhere I go, I share about Matthew. So I tell people, when I show them the picture of Matthew Douglas Gooden right there, you know, I tell the youngsters like this. I don't know if they can see. Yeah. I tell the youngsters. You know, you can't see. But I tell the youngsters that, you know, it's not about us against we. It's not about us against them. Right. Once you get out that mentality, you know, there's good police. Mm-hmm. There's bad police. But Larry, also, there's rotten people out here.
Sure.
This man will give his life for me. He was like a real brother to me, man. Once we start getting out the attitude that it's us against them, I had to earn that respect.
Right.